So we made a comment, and look, what I found Homie's help is he's just being rude. Now, because based on what I've seen on streams, he seemed to be deeply hurt. He seemed to be that he's just taking frustrations without making this script. Why is it not all black men? Because I had a guy who came in and he fixed some BT lines and he was good, right? He's not married, right? But that's the difference. He's not married. And this guy's lost. He's lost his way because, you know why? Because I disagree with him, right? And I'll talk to him that not all women do this, right? But he said all women, right? All women, yeah? Go through your thick head. It means every single demographic sells pussy. Can you just reiterate your statement to say some women sell pussy, sell pee? Sorry, I'm fasting. You know how YouTube goes, right? And literally, I'm not gonna have no subscribers, so. But I'm still gonna have something views, right? Because my name's Catalog Race Fan, but I'm also Mohammed. The reason why I renamed the channel to Catalog Race Fans, the main channel, is because I'm talking about F1 reviews. This, I'm talking about self-improvement and passport bros in general, and Colombia in general. So let's get into this, because there's something this guy we need to seriously talk. We need to serious discussion. So you say that all women pay or whatever, right? Let me tell you something. Have you ever been you only been around escorts and prostitutes, right? I don't know. You been around American women who pay hooray. Does it mean everyone thinks that now there's something beneath you or watching YouTube? No, the reason on YouTube channels was just because we had enough of just trying to date people from other countries that want to get away from them as soon as possible. Maybe you just disrespect. Maybe just all due respect, it's like we don't really care about them, we just want to travel. But somehow, this guy tells you that we should go to Colombia, we should do this, this is got another Agent Smith that tells me that I got no game, I got no play, right? I have more experience America than you. Well, hippie hooray, man. Do I give a shit about that? No. Do I give a fuck? No. Because you're like hooking up with women and you're deeply hurt. That's why I come up. That's what the vibe is coming off with, right? That's why you didn't do well in the United States, because you were deeply hurt mostly. And the way you sound like you really, really hurt, man. I know you don't. I know you're honest, the same as me, but you're talking this from a hurt perspective, right? I've had to hurt myself from London, right? But guess what? It's a working class. It's full of every single demographic, right? Like, there's no way that we're going to be all suddenly talking about this, right? There's no way about it, because we live in different people at different ages, different cultures there in London, right? But I'm telling you this, right? I've experienced women when I was like 6-7 years old. When I actually speak to them and actually, I didn't go on a date though, but like, is it really? But is it now that I'm being called incel if I don't go on a date is really a bad thing? If anything, it's supposed to be a normal age to actually not go on a date, right? But then you have to go through hoops to actually go for Hinge. That's what the other guy told me. But anyways, from it, he's not really deeply hurt. I would encourage you to just please look at the videos and tell me if you're paying or if you're like regular chicks. Because I'm telling you, not all regular chicks are paying for it. Not all regular people do this kind of stuff, you see. They mostly just came out on the raps and themselves, you see, right? But let me tell you, he comes up highly, he thinks he's better than everyone else. Well, let me tell you something, arrogance don't work in other countries, right? But normally it's an American thing, so like, I really charge. This is an argument that can't be helped, right? This is why Americans just got bad vibes, though. Because they think they come in here and dominate everything and think that we should pander to them. Some of them though. Some of them don't. They're just, you wonder why Colombians are very tolerable? That's because Americans are superpower. They think that they dictate what they want in power. Well, let me tell you, we British people don't care about this stuff, you see. Right? The arrogance, just don't cut it here. Just swallow it. I'll tell you a story, right? There were so many Americans that used politics, used Trump, media, sources, racism, exists, and divisive cultures. And you wonder why the US is where we're at now? Because you got divided policies that's got a bit to left and right, and you got this idiot Trump that thinks he can put tariffs on every single thing on exporting products, respectfully, right? and he thinks that he wants to do US products when really your country was actually owned by illegal immigrants mostly. It's been founded by immigration. That's the same thing, right? That's the thing. That's the thing you see. You need to actually come off your high horse and just be come on peace. That you've done everything you need to do. That let us have our time, yeah. Let us have our shine, right? Some people do want to pay. I understand that, right? Some people want to come in and pay. I get it. Just watch out for yourself. Watch out for any druggies. Just certainly don't try to text women on Tinder or on Hinge. I know that Europe countries and US have got so many like this day and culture where it's all hooking up, all sleeping around, and often, right, it doesn't lead to anything, right? In my opinion, in that way, right? But sometimes it often leads to long-term relationships and long-term marriage, right? But what happens is that this guy suddenly thinks that all the people pay, right? You said all women sells peas. I mean, it's all of them, right? But then the comment section told me that not all women do that. So financially depends on men, which means it's Colombians, right? It means that all Latinas do, all Latinas do, but some of them don't. You see, when they go 50-50 with a person, that's actually better than having rely on female dependent on you to actually make the buck, make the quick bucks, be the head of a household, pay everything, and support this chica for it, right? Seriously, you're not seriously. If you're American, you kind of don't need to pay for a girl, but sometimes because the chick already pays for everything, you see. So you're lucky that way. But Colombia, or Mexico, or in Brazil, not really. You just have to pay. You just have to pay some other stuff as well. So not the culture there, in my opinion, right? But I've been to Somalia 4 times, and I've been to Turkey twice. And people tell me that you're gonna be the head of hustle. I never lived in other cities, but like, I'm not shitting on you, but like, just be honest, right? Go around the streets and do a street interview and ask if they sell V-Box or whatever. And you're surprised if they answer. They won't answer because you know why? Because they just won't. They won't answer. They're too scared to actually get judged. You see, maybe that's what maybe that's how I understand what they feel, right? Because people like you, right, are judging women with the high body counts of just thinking that a woman's past is going to mean anything. You see, it's always if like you have a problem with women, yeah. Maybe just look into yourself mirror and see if you're any different than compared to other locals that they're going to struggle, but they're going to pay you as well, right? I know they do, right? I'm just saying that, like, I agree with some points. It's 60% of it, but 40% is all pure trash, though. And you're talking the red pill thing, but let's be honest. Maybe get out of your red pill mindset and actually realize that maybe you're just talking about hooking up, yeah. And if that's all it is, that's fine, yeah. Just stay you hooking up. If that's one marriage and wife, yeah. You don't necessarily need to pay for it. You don't need to go around the route of, right? But it's not the same as paying for V-Box, right? Because it's simple enough. You're just going to pay anyways, right? So you can pay your food, and she's going to pay her food, right? Or you can pay everything for her, because that's a culture. That's the Colombian culture. A man has to pay everything. That's just the name of the game, right? There's something wrong about paying for everything. But, I mean, if we obviously have money and stuff, right? You can provide you a wife, then yes, for sure, right? Because let's be honest, a man's in charge of women. He's going to pay everything. I get it, right? But here's the thing. Does he really think pay for V-Box would actually make him feel like he's confident with his top of the boat? No, he's going to be the same bumstick as the next person is going to come by. And I bet you must have paid for it, right? Let's just say it. Say it. It's fine, yeah? But you said you just go around saying, I don't pay for it. I don't pay for V-Box. I don't pay for P-Box or whatever, right? Just stop being arrogant. Just for once, just come to a conclusion that you're not better than us. You're just different experience than us. You just got more life experience than me, right? But I got life experience of women, yeah? But that's talking about women. Most men have experience of women in their life when it comes to working and talking to them. But dating, not many people do have experience in dating. So, it'd be first time for me, but first time other people. But I learned everything about research. You don't have to know about life experience. You don't have to, you see. You can research and you still know about psychology of women by just having friends or, you know, being with them, right? Or being with your mum, right? Most guys you're talking to probably have single mother households. And even I have a strong dad, yeah, but he passed away like young man, right? I still have a strong mother inside who I learned about the psychology of female these days than any other people. Any other psychologist and others, right? Even my dad is actually married my mother, and he actually be a good guy taking care of her. You see, right? So really, man, that's all I got left for you, right? Just if you have a discussion with me, fine. But since I got 0 subscribers and the other channels got 6 subscribers, I doubt that I'd love to take care of. But I just thought I want to get some views, and I want to tell you what you think about this guy. I mean, we need to get publicity to him. But I know he's a small YouTuber, right? But anything else, we need to get a YouTuber. We need to criticize him fairly, right? Because this guy, he talks a lot of trash, some of them, but he talks some good sense. Like, we need to criticize some of the points he makes. And, you know, if you want to, listen, if you're going to get criticized, at least we do it in love, right? And as for you, homie, just don't feel like we're attacking you, right? If people are going to attack you, they're going to attack you with the obvious evidence there, right? If you're going to attack him with obvious evidence. Don't going to be attacking like, who sell bombs, who sell this, right? Without some legible evidence there. Because I'll give evidence, yeah? I like some you said, all women. When you replay that stream and go back to the point where you say all women sell B-Box, or a man has to pay everything, or for upper class, don't say fraud. Yeah, that's the thing, because they're dealing with their own world, you see. That's the thing, right? That's what locals do it. You only deal with people that like gringos only because of the money. That's the thing. It only applies to everyone in gringos, you see, that have money. Yeah? Once you see your gringo have money, they don't care. You're still money, you see. I have no problem with, hooking up though, right? As long as it's honest attraction though. But let's be honest, people doing OnlyFans in Colombia, that's the difference. People doing OnlyFans are doing it for a living, right? They do it because they have no choice, you see. But in US or in UK, they do it because they love it. You do it because they want to get rich or want to get fame. I feel like that's one of the worst ideas you can have. But let's go to Colombia. Once you go to OnlyFans, right? You do it for money. I get it. I understand, right? Same as escorts are doing on a base level. Let me. Can't drag the glitch there. Whatever. Oh, whatever. I was gonna drag my video, right? But let me tell you this. It is so hard about fame, so listen to me. They sell B-Box because that's their entire life savings over it. They've got no options in Colombia. What's the US? What's he do this kind of sex work, right? It's like they're gonna get rich from it. And like this dude will just not a good idea, but at least one understands it, and the other one just doesn't understand it at all. At least you're gonna eventually, at least they do it honestly. I like honest transactions. I mean, sometimes transactions nowadays are just like between two mutual respects, right? But directly, at least they're honest about it. Just tell her you're hooking up, and that's all it is, right? And if she rejects you, good, because you're only here for 6 days. I don't like hookups, fine. Find someone that looks only with some advice. And for like a wife, you have to go live there. You have